Hi! Thanks for bearing with me last week when Hurricane Dorian was absolutely raining down upon us, except not really. I know I promised that I would do the part 2 of the Taylor Swift journals last week, but Hurricane Dorian was interrupting with that. So this week I'm going to do them. I haven't read through any of them yet. I just started reading through the version 1, and I've kind of bookmarked a couple of my favorite parts, and I'm going to let you know what my favorite parts are while I read the different ones, and maybe show you guys like some of the pictures that she put in them. I know it's like literally 2 weeks after she's released these journals, and a lot of you have already seen them, but I just want to let you guys know like what my favorite parts are, and just different ways that it's touched me. So this is the version 1. Okay, look at how pretty she is in this picture, and all of her pictures this era are just very soft and pretty. So one of my favorite parts of this specific version is the Never Grow Up lyrics and the different drafts that she wrote. If you've never listened to the Never Grow Up song, it always kind of makes me teary-eyed and makes me feel nostalgic. But she wrote some of the original lyrics in here about your little hands wrapped around my finger, your little eyelids flutter because you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite nightlight. That's one of my favorite parts of this journal. Another one is the one of the first drafts of All Too Well, which we kind of, most of us feel is the anthem for the Swiftie fandom. And although the final draft is absolutely like one of my favorite songs, seeing the original lyrics kind of make it feel like more personal, honestly. So there we are again, when you blow the candle out, took this blazing love, steered it right into the ground, running scared, I was there. I walked through the door with you, the air was cold, pictures on the fireplace, you're showing me around. I left my scarf there at your sister's house on the banister, and then later she changed it to that she left your scarf there at your sister's house and he still got it in a drawer even now. I love that song. The final part that really struck me is the January 25th, 2014 entry, 24 years. It's the middle of the night and I was at the Clive David party. Sorry, Taylor, your handwriting is kind of hard to read. At night, which means the Grammys are tomorrow. Never have I felt so good about our chances. Never have I wanted something as badly as I want to hear them say, Red is the album of the year. And we all know that it absolutely deserved it. And then some of the pictures that she's included are super cute. I love seeing her laugh. She's got just such joy when she laughs. And they're by the ocean, smelling some flowers, doing a ballet or yoga. So it's really cute. And then of course this journal belongs to section. So the picture that's in the version 1 is this one. As much as I want to like maybe hang some of these on my wall or put them together or anything, I'm scared to do anything to them just because I want to keep them in pristine condition so that I can just have them forever. So her in her pretty little dress surrounded by flowers with the blue in her hair. So that's the version 1 and my favorite parts about that version. The next version I'm going to go through is version 2. I haven't gone through this one at all yet, so I'm going to go ahead and go through this and let you know my favorite parts. Here's another version of that same picture. Super, super cute. And then the pictures in the front are her iconic curls from back in the day. I miss your curls. Okay, so I was gonna wait until I was finished reading the Deluxe album version 2 journal, but I had to stop because I already reached some sections that I really loved and I don't want to go all the way to the end and forget what they are. So I find it kind of sad that at 13 years old, she was talking about how many calories was in some frozen yogurt. Like a lot of the time she talks about struggling with dieting and what her weight was, and I'm so glad to see now in her latest era that she's kind of just embraced being an older woman and not worrying about being thick skinny like the media wanted her to be for all those years. Again, at 13 years old, on June 3rd, she's talking about singing a song at a garden party, and in the middle of singing, her guitar pick flew out of her hand and she had to pick it up, and she felt so embarrassed. And then while she was singing, someone was heckling her while she was trying to sing, and it was so far off from when she wrote Mean, but it's just been ingrained in her for so long that I guess it just popped out one day. Then, at 14 years old, she talks about meeting the one and only Scott Borchetta, and she's so excited to work with somebody who's so passionate, and then she thinks it's gonna go really, really well. And we all know how that ended up. Again, at 16 years old, talking about how she's dieting again because over the holidays, she didn't watch what she ate, and then it's weird how fast she can gain weight. So she's gonna try to lose some again. At 16, I wasn't counting calories at 16, but I definitely was insecure about what I looked like. Okay, December 2006, she wrote some of the White Horse lyrics. Again, a very vulnerable song. If you haven't listened to it, you should go and listen to it. And then she comes up with the title for the Speak Now that she hasn't talked about how she's felt in interviews for the past 2 years. So she's saying it's time to speak now. This part was really, really cool. So March 2nd, 2012, at 22 years old, she wrote this line: "How all my heroes have all ended up alone." And then she put that in the new album. I guess that just thought has been floating around in her head for all these years. She talks about writing the lyrics for Shake It Off, that they just kind of fell out of the sky, and that it ended up being the song about doing your own thing even though haters are gonna hate, and you just have to dance to your own beat. She just started singing Shake It Off, Shake It Off. August 29th, 2016, at 26 years, she says, "This summer is the apocalypse." And then the pictures that she has. Cutie. And the picture that comes with this version is this pretty picture of her in pink with some gold hearts. Pretty. Okay, on to version 3. I just realized I already read version 3 in my first video. Okay, but I still have that one. I guess I'm gonna end on version 4. Okay, and the picture on the inside is her with pink hair and a unicorn. Little Taylor, such a cutie. Okay, first page, March 23rd, at 13 years old, she talks about listening to a song by Sugarland. Just so funny because then she ended up collaborating with them for her song Babe. And then she talks about being excited for getting a deal with RCA Records. Oh, baby. Ooh, March 2011, All Too Well lyrics, final draft. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture it after all these days. Original lyrics of All Too Well. Wow. I really didn't think she was going to include the whole thing. Okay, so some of the parts that she's changed. There was like a whole section. There we are again, you crying on the plane, realized you lost the one real thing you've ever known. Aww. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. That was in the last version. Hang on. In 2, she talks about becoming obsessed with Law and Order on December 27th, 2006, at 17 years old. And now, in version 4, she says, I want to record her new song. She wants to record her new song so bad. Voice is shot from being so run down, and she only has 2 days off. But guess what? She's gonna get a kitten. And we all know what she named the kitten. I wanted a cat for so long, and I'm finally doing it. I love Scottish folds. I looked up internet videos of them. They're so cute and love humans. So I'm going to get this little kitten tomorrow morning. I'm naming her Meredith Gray, because she's gray. Aww. March 24th, 2014 in New York at 24 years old. So in the last few weeks, I've completely moved into my new apartment in Tribeca. That's right, I'm writing this from my new bed in my new place, watching Law & Order with Meredith. Strangely, I've never felt more busy. Oh, January 3rd, 2017. I finished reading this and then realized I get all scared about the future because so much has changed in the last year of my life. I mean, this time last year, I was living in LA getting ready for Grammys, and now I'm essentially based in London, hiding out, trying to protect us from the nasty world that just wants to ruin things. We have been together and no one has found out for 3 months now. I wanted to stay that way because I don't want anything about this to change or become too complicated or intruded upon, but it's senseless to worry about someday not being happy when I am happy now. Okay, breathe. Oh, honey. And that's probably why she doesn't feel like talking about her personal relationship with the media. She doesn't want it to intrude upon them. And other pictures. Oh. And then the picture that's included in this is Lover. Pretty lady. Wow. Okay, well, those are my favorite parts of the album journals. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite part of the journals are, or if you got one, what your favorite parts of that journal is. And you know what? Also know if you've decided to write in the journal section, because I haven't, and I really don't want to. Also, I don't really feel like doing that, just because I know that she intended for us to like add on this, but I have my own journals and I just want these to be her journals. Just like she feels like there needs to be something that's just for her. That's how I feel about these journals. If you're curious about why I have all 4 versions, just go ahead 2 weeks back and watch that video, because it was really happy, and just go watch it. You'll like it. Okay, well, all 4, I will treasure them forever as long as my magazine from the Rep Tour. I put out new videos every Monday. Sometimes it's personal, a vlog, something random that I just came up with, something planned out that I've had for over a week, but that's what this channel is all about and has been for over a year. So make sure to give that like and subscribe button a 1-2 punch, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!